Yeah, hi team. So I think we can go and start the session. Meantime, if others are available, they can join the session. Let me share my screen. So today we are going to start a new topic, which is the database, right? So first of all, we see right how we can go and connect with the database and what are the different things in the database we can go and see, and then that we'll go and use into our environment. So Hmm. So like how we have this service, right? Like OIC, right? Same way in the Oracle cloud, right? We have the ATP. So ATP is nothing but the autonomous transaction processing, right? So what is that one, right? We have that as a transactional processing, and in that one, right, we are writing all our code and everything, right? So it means like this that will be treated as our database. So I hope you guys have received that URL and the database credentials. So if I will go and see mine, right? Where is it? It is, yeah. More this one. These are the credentials what I have, right? So one is like you can go and access this your ATP environment directly from the browser also, because what Oracle has doing, right? Oracle is moving all its products, right, as a browser based. So it means if you wanted to have a software, right, you can go and log in with the software also, or you can just go and log in that as a independent, right? So we can come here and first I will go and show you how we can go and log in directly. So we can come here. So this is our URL. You can just go and enter that URL. So if you see, right, this is nothing but our database information right here. Now in this one, we need to pass the username and password. So this is our username and this is the credentials what we have. So we can go and do the sign in. So if you see, right, we are able to access the Oracle database, right? So this is that ATP environment what we have, right? So we can go and come here and we can start creating table and anything. So anything, whatever we wanted to do, right? We can go and do each and everything here, right? So this is how we can go and do. But if you see, right, we have logged in as an admin, right? So normally we don't have to use this admin schema. We have to go and create our own user and then we have to log in with this one, because this admin is nothing but it is a super user rule, right? So we don't have to log in with this super user role anytime. We just have to go and create our own account and we have to use that one, right? So whatever operations you wanted to do in the database, right, we can go and do here. So what I will do, right, if you see right here, you can go and see all the tables, all the views, right, whichever you wanted. So if you have worked on the SQL developer, right, so this is kind of a same thing, right, but it is a web version of the SQL developer, right? So we can go and connect with the our own version also, or we can go and connect directly in the, so whatever the tables and anything you create, right, so those things we can go and access into this ATP environment also, right? So all tables will come, right? Now we have logged in with this admin schema, right? So we are able to see the other schemas also, right? Whatever the schemas we have, right? So we are able to see each and everything here, that okay, what are the different schemas we have. So what we do, right, first of all, we can come here and we can go and create a separate user for ourselves, right? So where we can do it, we can come here and in this one, right, like we are able to have all the information, right? So development activities, data studio, administration, download, right? So each and everything is available here. So we can go to the database user. So we can come into this one, and what we need to do, right? Whatever the existing users, right? So that list it will go and show here that okay, what all the different users we have. So what we do, right? Here we can come and we can go and create a new user. So we can say here B21 underscore student underscore one, right? So this is our information of what we have. Now we can go and give the credentials here, right? That okay, what it will be, right? So what I will do, credentials, I will go and use same only, right? Then we can go and see here. So all the information. So we need to, so if you see, right, we are able to have this one. Now what we do, right, we can say create user. If you see, user got created, B21, right? Now what we do, right? Oh, let me go to the private window and we'll try to log in with this user now. So the URL is going to be same, but this time, right, instead of logging with the admin account, right, we'll go and log in with our own account. What is the B21 student I written, right? And what is our password? So password we are using same, and we can say sign in. Why it is showing invalid credentials? If your OID schema aliases is different from advanced option, the schema is admin ID. Okay, I think there's some issue. I will check why it's not created. But if you see right here, B21 it got created. Come here. Admin schema. B21 student it is there. So schema it is there. Why it's not creating? Okay, not an issue, right? We can log in for our testing purpose, right? We can go and use this admin account also. This should work. Actually, it is not working, but that is okay. I will check why it's not working. If I will get anything, I will share. Otherwise, we can go and use the admin account. So if you see it, this is how we can go and connect with the like with the help of web developer, like directly. Now, if you see it, we know the SQL developer also, right? So SQL developer is nothing but like the client uh, or software. With the help of that one, right, we can go and communicate. So you can go and use the Oracle SQL downloader also you can go and use, right? So you can go and download this one and we can go and connect with that also. So I already have with me. I will open that SQL developer. So this is that application what we have, right? So we can come here. With the same database, right? We can go and connect with the help of this also. So if you see, right, this is the place it will come. Now, when we need to do this account setup, right, what all things we need to give, right? We need to give here that information. So whenever you come to the first time, right, we need to create a connection manually, right? So we can say we wanted to create a connection. So we can say here B21 underscore OIC, right? Then what is the thing, right? Username and password we need to provide here. So what is the username and password? So this is the username what we have. We can use. And then what is the password? So this is that password what we have, right? So this is what we have the password, right? Now, if you said this will not enough, right? We need to provide that connection, right? How we can go and communicate with this one, right? So for that one, right, we have the cloud wallet. So here we need to come and we need to define our cloud wallet. So cloud wallet is nothing but one security file. In that one, right, it is kind of a one zip file. It will be there. So with the help of that one, right, we can go and establish the communication. So let me show you that zip file, how it will look like. Let me just have integration ATPs. So this is the wallet file what I have, right? So from where we'll get this wallet file, right? First of all, right? So whoever has created the account, right? From the Oracle Cloud Console, right? We can go and get this wallet file. So let me unzip this one. So normally we don't have to unzip this one, but I am just unzipping here so that okay, I can show you that okay, what all things we have into this one. So if you see, right, this is nothing but one security file, it will be there. So in this one, right, all the informations will be there that okay, where is our connection and all. Because if you see right here, what we are doing, right? I'm just passing the username and password, right? But where is my server, right? What is my server information and all right? So when we are doing through the web browser, right? When we are doing from the browser, right? What we are doing, right? We are giving the whole information that okay, this is a server, right? In this one, this is a schema. But when we connect from this one, right? How our system will know, right? Or how our system will understand that okay, where our wallet, right? The server and all informations are available. So that all those information will be available into this wallet files, right? So for example, if you go into this one, right? So this TNS Aura file will contain. So if you see right, once you come right in this one, all that information will be there. That okay, what is the server, right? So if you see server name, right? So this is our server name, right? So it is available here. So this internally, this file, right? So this file will contain each and all information to establish the connectivity. So we don't have to unzip this one. Whatever the wallet file we have, right? We just have to go and use this one. And for this also, right, one password will also be there. So when we try to communicate through the SQL developer, right? So we don't need that password. But when we do in the OIC, right? So that time the password will be required, right? So what we do, right? We can come here and we can get our wallet file. So So it will be into my B21 folder and this is my zip file, right? So you have to go and use the zip file here. So once it will come, right, then what will happen, right? The services will come. right? So these services are nothing but the urgency. So if you see right here in the TNS Aura file, right, we have these services. So with which service we wanted to do, right? So all the informations are same into this one. Only like behind the scene, right? There some information will change based on the performance. So if you see right here, so it is a consumer group. So here also we have this low, medium, high TP urgent, right? So each will have its own one, right? That okay, if suppose you need a connection, right, in always in very urgent case, right? That okay, you should receive the first, right? So what will happen, right? It will make the resources available for you. So behind the scene, right, system configurations will do that one. So you can go and use anything from this one. So we'll go with the high. And then now we wanted to test our connection, that whether we are able to communicate or not. So we can say test connection. So if you see, it will show success. Suppose if any of the information was wrong, right? For example, admin, right? I will write I, right? And now if I will do test, right? If any of the information is not correct, we will get the failure. That okay, information or we are not able to communicate. So once we do everything right, connect, what we do right, we can go and save and we can do the connections. So we can save our database connection so that okay, next time, right, we don't have to enter anything. And now we can go and connect with this one. So it will ask that password again. So we can say okay. Now what will happen, right? It will take some time. Then if you say it is started this one. So if you see, we are able to connect with the database B21 OIC, right? So it means with the help of admin, right? We are able to do, right? Now if you see, right, whatever tables we are able to see right here. So for example, right, let me create one table. I will write here, create table test 24 April. And I will write B21 underscore 01. Right, this is the table we wanted to create, right? In this one, I will put ID as a number and name as worker. Right, so this is very simple table I am creating, right? I can write my create table. So if you see table got created, right? Now what we do that we can go and insert some record into this one, insert into test tb, then ID and name. So we can write values. Then we can enter one colon. I can write Sam. We can go and run this one. So if you see one row inserted, right? So the record got inserted, right? Now I can go and see from this one, right, whether it is the same thing, right? So I can write here. So if you see one record, it is coming, right? Same way, right? If I will go and insert from SQL developer, right? I will write here. I will write Steve. One row inserted. If you see two records, right? We can go and copy this query and we can show that, okay, run that query here. So if you see here, it is showing only one record. Why? Because in this one, right, explicitly we have to do the commit also. But in this web version, right, whatever command you will write, right, so that is going to be explicitly again automatically commit also. Because if you see right here, you don't have that option of the commit, right? It means like the commit will be created for you automatically. But in this one, right, SQL developer, right, we have to commit. So either we can go and use this option commit, or we can write our commit command here. Right, so commit complete. Now if I will go and run this one, right, so it will go and show me the second record also. Right, so 2 and Steve. right? So this is how can go and connect with the database, right? Now we know we are able to communicate with the database. So either we can go with the web version of the SQL developer, or we can go with the SQL developer software, right? Now, how we can go and use this connection, right, into our Oracle OIC, right? So we have to come into our environment, and first of all, right, what we need to do, right, we need to define the connection, right? So we can come here, and what we have to do, right, we have to use the connection. So first we can come and see in the adapter that, okay, do we have the adapter for the ATP, right? So if you see, right, if you search with Oracle, so if you see Oracle EDW, right, Oracle Data Warehouse, right, Oracle ATP, right? So we have the adapter available, right? So with the help of this adapter, right, what we do, right, we can go and communicate, right? We can go and establish the connection. So we can come here and we can say create. So we have to go and use that Oracle ATP. Then we can go and give here B21 underscore DB connection. You can go and use trigger invoke and trigger invoke, anything. So I will go and use as a both, and we can say create. Now what will happen, right, here we have to come, and if you see, right, while for the connection, right, we have different thing, right? Basic authentication, OCI signature, right? So different informations are there, right? So which with which we wanted to communicate, right? So the cloud thing, right, what we have done, right? If you see, if I will do basic signature, username and password will come. OCI signature, so it will come different thing, right? So the one which we have, right, is like JDBC over SSL, right? So in this one, right, we need to provide that wallet password, wallet password, and then database informations we need to provide. So we can go and click into this upload section, and whatever that wallet we have, right? So this wallet, right? So we need to provide this wallet here. So this zip file we have to provide. So we can come here and we can go and use here. So this is the wallet file I have. So we can use and we can say upload. So we have uploaded the wallet file, right? Now we need to provide the wallet password also. So if you remember, right, when we have connected with this one, right, we have not provided any wallet password. If I will go and see the properties, right, like for the connection, right, what all things we have done, right? If you see, we just have provided the wallet only, right? We have not provided the wallet password, right? So where this wallet password will be there, so this wallet password will be generated when we download the file, right? So that time the wallet password will be there. So that will also be shared by your DBA. So in our case, right, the wallet password we have is this one. So this is the wallet password we have. So for you guys to download, right, I hope you have received this URL. So from this one, right, you can go and download the wallet, and this is the wallet password. So if you have not received, right, just let me know. I can share that wallet password and everything. If you have already have received, right, then you can just go and download the wallet file from this one. And this is the wallet password we have. So we can come here and I can provide the wallet password here. Then what we do, right, we have to give the username and password. We can come here. So this is our username and this is our password, right? So all informations we have provided. Rest all are like optional properties, right? Now we can go and test it out. So if you see, right, we will get one error, right? Cloud unable to establish connection. Please check connection parameter. Please specify service name, right? So if you see, right, as I told, right, when we communicate, right, in this TNS Aura file, right, what will happen, right? We will have multiple connections, right? So when we are connecting from this one, right, what we are doing, right, we are giving, right, and that is coming automatically, right? If you see, right, this service, right, so this service is like coming automatically from this one. But in our case, right, we need to give this value explicitly when we do through the OIC, right? So any of this property, right, we have to give this one. So Cloud Shine ATP DB underscore high, right? Or you can go and take from here directly. So where we have to provide that one, right? We have to come into this optional properties. And if you see right here, this host, port and SID, right? So this information, it will come automatically from this one, right? So host, port and all, right? If you see host, right? Port So all those informations will go and redirect from this one, right? It will go and redirect from this one. But which value, right? From which value, right? If you see, right, the host is there for all, right? Then port is there for all, right? So for that reason, right, we have to specify that okay, which service it has to use. So we can go and use only the service name here. That okay, Cloud9 ATP high. Now we can go and do the test. So this time when we do the test, right, what will happen, right? Connection was tested successfully. It means it is working fine. Now we can go and save this one. So this is how we can go and establish the communication with the ATP system, right? Or we are able to communicate, right? We are able to connect our database. Now what we do, right? We can go and call this OIC, like this connection in the ATP anywhere as per our requirement. So whatever activity we wanted to do, right? So we can just go and use this as per need, our need. So any questions till now, if anyone has into this ATP, like web version, SQL developer version, or connectivity? Anyone, any specific questions? Okay, so if no question, right, then what we'll do, right, we'll try to go and use this in our we'll try to create one simple integration, and in that one, right, we'll try to go and use this one, that okay, how we can go and use this one, right? So what we do, right, we can come to the integration. So this was that integration we created yesterday. So we can go and run this application v21 underscore OIC underscore. I will write the select statement only. Select ATP underscore right. So this is what we have, right? Now what we do, right, we can go and put this into our package. So we can go to the P21 and we can say create. Now what we need to do, right, we wanted to see all the data, right, whatever the sample table which we have created, right? So for that table, right, what we want, right, we wanted to see all the data, correct? So first we will go and start our trigger connection. So I can write trigger connection. We can say start, continue, and then right, what we do, right, we can come here and we can write this as a dash start, and we can say that okay, what we need, right? So we will get just data, right? So we can say that okay, we need only the response. So we can go and configure the response, continue, then we can go and configure the response. So from the table, right, what will happen, right, we will get the employees, right? So I can say it will come employees, and then right, multiple employees can come, right? So we need to define that as a array, and then right, we can define one body, and what all it will have, right? It will have the ID. ID is going to be as a number, and then it will have the name. So we can say employee name, right? So these two things will come. This I can say employee ID, right? So these two things will come, right? Now we can say continue and continue and finish. We can go and do the save, and first we can go and do the save. We don't have any parameter, anything. So what we do, right, we can go and add our business identifier first. So API, we can go and put our method and save. Right, so this is what we have done, right? Now what is the next thing we can go and do, right? We can come here and we can add call that our ATP connection, right? So we can come here. So this is our that ATP connection, right? So we can come into this one and what we wanted to do, right? So we can go and see here ATP call. Any name you can give right here. Then from this that one, right? What you wanted to do, right? So here, right? What so in the database, right? What all operations we can do, right? One is like we can go and do the CRUD operation, right? Create, update, delete, right? So that we can do, right? Next is like we can go and call some package, right? So that is the one we can do. Next is what we can do, right? Another is like we can go and call our run our SQL statement. So if you see these three options, we can run a SQL statement, we can perform operations, we can do the stored procedure. So I will go and explain all these things. First, we can just wanted to do right today the simple one that okay, the statement we wanted to run. So what query we wanted to run, right? So this query, right, what we have run, right, this one. So we wanted to just run this one and we wanted to see that, okay, whether we will get this data from the database, right, or in the OIC, can we get this data or not, right? So we can copy this query. We say that, okay, we wanted to run a simple query. We can say continue. We can come here. We can put here, right? So this is a query, right? Now we can, first we need to validate the query because whatever we have written, right? So whether it is syntactically correct or not, right? So if you see, right, I'm getting error, right? So in this one, right, the semicolon is not accepted because here we will run only one statement at a time only. We cannot write multiple statements. So when we don't need to write multiple statements, right, semicolon is not required. Because of this one, right, we will get this error. So sometimes, right, we used to say that, okay, if you see, right, this query is working here fine, right? But same query, if I am trying to put, right, I am getting error, right? So the error is because of the semicolon. So you just have to keep in mind that, okay, we don't have to put semicolon at any point of time into our query. So this time if I will do validate SQL query, right, if you see, I will get success, right? For example, if I will write something, right, from, right? So we know, right, there is no such keyword, right? If I will do validate SQL query, so if you see from keyword not found, we are expected, right? So it will go and show you all the syntax errors that, okay, what you will get. Suppose if we don't write select anything, right? So if you see missing expression, so it means like your query is going to be validated here only, whatever query you will do. So we can say validate SQL query. Once it is validated, right, we can go and see the continue, right? So what will happen, right? For this query, right, schema will be created. Now we can go and do the finish. We can go and save first. So what will happen, right? We don't need to pass any parameters and all, right? So if you come here, right, we have written the select statement, right? So there is no parameter, nothing it is here, right? It means it is like we can directly go and run this one. But whatever the output we'll get from this one, right? So that we need to return, right? So we can come to our mapper and we can see here, right, that okay, what is the response we'll get, right? So we can say ATP call response. So we can come to this one, ATP output, ATP call output. So if you see, right, whatever the name we have given, right, that operation, right, so with that only it will come ATP call response, ATP call response, right? And if you say it is created as a collection, right, it means it will contain multiple values. We can go to our response wrapper employees. So ID we can go and map with the employee ID. Name we can go and map with the employee name, and then we have to map our array to array, right? So ATP call output we can map with the parent. Then we can see validate. So this is what we are able to do, right? Now what we do, right? We can come back here and we can go and do the save, right? So this is what we are able to do, right? We are able to write our integration. Now we can go and call and we can see, right, whether it will bring the data or not, right? It will go and show us the real time the data or not, right? So now let us come out. We can go and use the debug and activate. Refresh. Now we can go and run this one and we can go and do the run. So if you see, right, we are able to get the data, right? So whatever the data was there into the database, right, we are getting that one, right? Now let me just go and insert one more record. I will write 3 and I will write David. Insert, commit. Now this time if I will run my query, right, what will happen, right? It will start showing 3 records, right? So it means in the real time, right, it is taking the data from the database, right? So this is how we can see that, okay, we are able to establish the communication with the database. We are able to perform operations on the database, right? So that is what we can go and do in the database. Any questions till now if anyone has? Okay, so if no question, right, then we can see, okay, so this is the ATP, right, database we can. What about other database, right? Because we have the other databases also, right? So can we go and connect it? So if you come and see right here, we will get some more databases, right? If you see it from the Oracle, right, we can get this one, right? Oracle EDW, right? Oracle ATP. And if you see it, Oracle database, right? So these are the connections, right? We can go and do. So what will happen in this one, right? Whichever database we'll use, right? So that time we have to go and use the corresponding. And if you see it, if I will write DB, so if you see it, then one more we have Oracle, Oracle DBA. So this is also Oracle database only. Then this is we have from the IBM, IBM DB2, right? So OData we have, Oracle database we have, right? Then Oracle Primavera database we have. So this is how, right? What are the different data types we account, right? Have, right? And this which we have, right? Oracle database, right? So that is a generic what we have. So with this one, right, we can go and communicate with any database into our application. So whenever we go and create the connection, right? So that time, right, the corresponding properties it will go and change. So for example, I will use, right, if yes, I will say continue. So if you select, it will ask the username and password, right? Or Oracle wallet. Or if we have this on it, so we can go and pass this information, right? So this all information, right? Close, discard, go and delete this one. We'll go and use that IBM too. And connect. If you select, here also it will ask the username and password, then host, database name, port and driver, right? So these information, right, are going to be same, right? Because whichever database we wanted to connect, right? So host, database name, port, right? All these things will be there. So we can go and connect that whichever we need, right? So with that system, we can go and connect directly. If suppose some database is not there on the internet, right? Like so in that case, right, what we do, right? We can go and do with the help of our agent. So when we see that agent, right? So that time, right? Like you can, whatever the database you have into that particular system, right? You can go and establish the communication with that one by using the database. So that is all about for the database, what we have will cover today as we are at the logical point. Tomorrow we'll see all those different operations like create, update, insert, delete, right? All those things we wanted to see. So we'll see all those things tomorrow. So if you have any questions, we can go and take those questions now.
So from where we are getting that wallet file?
Wallet file you will get from the Oracle Cloud account, like how we have created the OIC instance, right? Same way
Right.
we have to create the Oracle in the Oracle Cloud, right? We have to create our database. So once our database will be created, right? So from there, right, we need to download. Let me just check if I have the file with me for that one. I think I have some screenshots. Cloud account. Yeah, I think I have. Yeah. So if you see, right, once you log into the Oracle Cloud account, right, in that one, right, in the side navigation, you have to click and you have to click into the Oracle database. So once you click into the Oracle database, right, so here that autonomous transaction processing will come, ATP. So once you click into this one, right, what will happen, right? This screen will come. So whatever the ATP instance we have created, so we have to go and click into that one. And then, right, once we come inside this one, right, so we have to click into this DB connections. So once we click into this DB connection, right, so what will happen, right? So this screen will come for to us, right? Wallet. So here we have to see the instance wallet we have to do, and then we have to see download wallet. Then we can come here, and here we have to go and give the password. So if you see, right, when we are connecting, right, so I am providing the password, right, like the cloud password, right? So this is a
Yeah.
password which we have provided when we download, right? So that time, so this is password, it could be anything, right? Whatever password we have, right, so we have to provide the password, and then we have to use the download. So this is how, right, you can go and get that download wallet file you can download from the Oracle Cloud account.
Okay.
So if
Yeah,
anyone
please.
of you have the Oracle Cloud account, right, so I can show by logging into that one how we can create that ATP, how we can go and do all these things. And if we have the cloud account, right, so I can show the instance creation also, right, how we can create that voice instance also.
Yeah. For practice, like you can share that wallet file and password and all, right?
Yeah, yeah, wallet file will be shared.
And also
So
all
it will be
the
available.
links, if you can reshare, it will be great.
Okay, I will put into the group again.
Yeah.
Any other questions if we have? So if anyone of you have the credit card or something, right, you can create the Oracle Cloud account for 30 days. For 30 days, it is free. So you can go and utilize these things. Any other questions if you have?
So, Prashant, like yesterday, I have shared one link related to, no,
Yeah, the
calling the
import
import.
one, right? Yeah,
Right.
I have not. Yeah, I didn't got chance. Maybe over the weekend I will get some chance. So I have that in my task list. I will show you that one. Don't worry. Actually, I was not getting time, so.
Oh,
Awesome. Any other questions if you have?
so Prashant, we are continuing with the FBDA approach, right? So after this database adapter, will continue this FBDA approach,
Yeah, yeah,
or
we will. Yeah, we will cover that FPDA also.
okay.
Any other questions if we have? Okay, so if no question, then I think we can go and wrap up the session today here only. We'll connect tomorrow, same time, and we'll continue from where we left. I hope you guys have started doing practice. If not, please start because we are into the second half of the training. So soon the training will be over. So if you have any questions, queries, you can get clarified those things. Yeah, thank you all.
Okay, thank you.
So Prashant, is there any Oracle certification we'll achieve after this training session?
Yes, we have that official certification for the Oracle. So you have to appear for that exam. You have to go for that certification. One certificate you will get from the us, and then like if you need that official certificate from the Oracle, right? So for that one
Yeah.
you have to go and give that exam. So that I will share that what is the certificate code and like where you wanted to register. And then we'll have some dumps also, like some questions from the previous. So we'll share those also. So I think it is
Okay, I
already there into
think
that folder, whatever the folder you guys have, right? Recording folder and all. So there, all those documents are already there.
so. For that certification, we need to pay like amount, right? I think in Oracle.
Right. Right. So that is that Oracle's one. So all Oracle certificates are paid one. So you have to pay for that one. So you can just reach out to the team if they have some coupon codes or something, right? So you will get some discount like. So sometimes Oracle used to run some promotional events and all. So with the Oracle partners, they used to share some code and all. So whenever you go for the exam, right, just ask to the team that, okay, at that particular point of time, right, any promotional event is going on or not.
So Cloud Sign Pro already partnered with Oracle, you meant to say?
Right.
Oh.
Okay. Any other questions if we have? Okay. So if no question, then I think we can wrap up today here only. Thank you all.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna.